I guess they just not. They must have all just reset somehow since I ain't used this profile in a minute. But it is what it is. Okay. See, I wasn't expecting it to cut over as bad as it did, but it is what it is, you know. And let me go ahead and we can now de-yellow our screen here. All right. Yep. And the audio does sound pretty decent, so I don't need to worry about that. I wish I could. Come on. Are you gonna let me? No, you won't. You refuse to allow me to. Okay. See, I was getting close to like finishing up the setup of stuff, and then my thing just cut me off early. So it said, "Thou shalt not invoke CP time today. You will not only start on time, you will be forced to start early." It's like, well, I guess it is what it is then. We'll be starting early. So let me just move this here, so at least that way I could just make sure that I'm not crazy. Damn, there was a lot of people streaming today, streaming the game today. Quite a lot of people. I'm gonna just like to just have it this so I can just see it. All right, guys, and the funny thing enough, like we got the new router, we haven't even bothered setting it up yet, but so far it hasn't dropped a single connection on us, so I'm kind of intrigued there, but that is what it is there. I actually just realized I need to do it. I need to do something else real quick. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Gosh, why are there all the permissions always? I don't know which ones it actually needs. Let me do these two. I'm always reluctant about locate. Why does it need locate? Well, shit, I'm gonna turn off the other ones then. I'll leave storage on just because, you know, storage is usually one of those give me's. God, man, these advertisements, Rev. Alright, there we go. So phone locations. Oh my gosh. Jeez, man. Things can never just work just right off the bat, you know? My God. Alright. Trying to see where we at. Where we at. I just need this to be done real quick and then we can get back to it. I bet you the next time me a hit with is that, oh yeah, you need to sign in. And we're gonna give you an extra hard extra hard captcha to represent that we got you. Okay. Let me go like that. Cool. Alright, let's do it. Around, go like that. All right, we are finally selling, and I don't know why it's acting incredibly slow like that, but it is what it is. I'm not worrying about it no more because I am getting a bit tired, and I want to be able to actually, you know, do my thing here. So. All right. Let's go ahead and let me turn off the speaker here. My thing, like, acting sus just because I ain't got no one. Okay. Now we'll talk. Last thing I want to do now is make sure sounds are good, and we'll be good. Okay, it sounds good. Sounds good to me, you know. When I start making money, I'll get a microphone. I can't be bothered trying to mess with the microphone anymore, guys. It's just my brain hurts too much trying to figure this stuff out. Oh man, what happened? Oh, did the Wi-Fi go out? Yeah, see what I mean? Look, see, as soon as I say something, the whole Wi-Fi thing just crashes out on me. This is crazy. I'm like frozen on the thing, but I look good. All right, well, hopefully that comes back somewhat soon. That's first off, I need my lights. I need all the lights to be back on, you know? There we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. You know, you forget about my lights now. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and let's get to it. Let's get to it. We're getting close, guys. We're getting close to being done. Like with what's needed to actually be fully functional. This last segment of items is all I got left to do. Then I'm gonna just straight up copy and paste maybe like 2 or 3 builds from somewhere, somehow. I don't know. But after that, we get the search thing, the basics of search up and running, and then we will, what's the word I'm looking for? Clean up the account thing a tiny bit, just so you're able to delete your builds. After that, that's it. Then we're good there. Then we can actually finally transition to visual aids, you know? We finally be able to get the visual stuff going. And I can't tell you how happy I'll be, because my brain is starting to rot, man. This is where am I at? This is what this specific line is 3,241. All right, you have no idea how many lines of code. How many lines of code I'm sitting here doing these things. And the worst part is that you're not even going to even see the fruits of all of that quite yet. All this is just future pre-gaming. It's all future pre-gaming, most of it. Like here, like, so I give you like an example here. Like, so you see, I'm doing Marauders Watch, right? By the way, I have a double screen, and I'm only showing y'all the secondary screen. I'm not showing y'all the main screen, because the main screen is the only one that has the game on it. And it was just, I was like, all right, you know what? I can't move the game around, so I'm gonna get you guys on the second dual screen, which I prefer anyway. It seems better that way. But so anyway, okay, so I'm doing Marauders Watch, right? So I'm like, okay. So first off, all right. So got a gold cost of 2,900. Okay, actual name, right? I gotta get the name, including the file name, right? That's gonna have the actual image that you guys actually be able to use. Which, by the way, because I haven't seen this anywhere on the goddamn internet, bruv. Like, yeah, like I don't know why we don't have high quality images of the items, not even on the Steam guide. I thought the Steam, so here's the thing, when I saw the builds on the Steam guide, I didn't look at them closely. When I looked at them closely, like, the images were super blurry, so I was like, hold on, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, Overprime people, but like, y'all had a competition for who can make the best item build guides, right? And y'all didn't even bother to like give these people like the items, like photos of the items. Oh yeah, I remember this. Hold on, let me go back. Can I rewind it? Oh yeah, I sure can. Cool, I rewind it. So yeah, like you guys really sat there and you know, had the item build competition, but like, yeah, you really left them the like figure that thing out for themselves as far as like getting the actual item up. Is it broken again? Oh, I thought it was broken again. Yeah, to get the actual photos of the items over there, right? So like, I'm realizing everybody was just probably just screenshotting or cutting, screenshotting like the actual game to like just get the photos of stuff. Which kudos to you guys for doing that. That was going to be like my worst case option, just because it would have been terrible. But I managed to, as you can see, get some high quality photos. Not going to say how I got them, but I got them. Boy, I tell you, the things I do for the community, my God. All right. So anyway, now let's actually get back to Marauder's Watch, right? So here we go, Marauder's Watch, right? Go to 2900. Look at the subcomponents, right? It has a clock piece. So I'm gonna come here to my subcomponent here. All right, because I got clock piece implemented. Reservist pistol is another subcomponent it has, and then wind something, right? So wind element collector. Okay, cool. All right, so now, so I got that right. The way I have this implemented is I need it in a string. I need the names in a string, and I like to have the names exactly, so I keep the apostrophes and whatnot. But I need the names in a string, and there's obviously no underscores in their names, so take that out because that's actually how I have them. Because if you look at Marauder's Watch, right? Marauder's Watch is exactly like how it's spelled, right? Nothing replaced or anything like that, and that's how I want to have it, right? So I have this like that for the subcomponents here. And so what the subcomponents is, the subcomponents will have the items, right? The items that's just underneath the item that you're building, right? And then the goal is that when the application looks at the subcomponents, if those items have subcomponents, right, then they'll show them just exactly like how the item tree kind of shows you the thing. But I don't have this implemented, obviously, so like you're not going to see this. Now what's next, right? So description. So obviously description, you're obviously going to see it. So here the description for this item says passive, which by the way, I have to type this. I have to type every single one of them, right? And this is probably the thing that like is just a direct assault on my soul right now, is to sit here and have to write out the descriptions of every single item. And dog, they have like, I think, what was the count? Oh man, what was the count? Let me see real quick. Hold on. See, look at this ish, bruv. I still got all the items to go. Hold on. I want to make sure. Let me give y'all the accurate number. It is. Oh, it won't tell me? Well, let me see something. Let me just, if I move it to the nearest zero. Okay, so here goes 0, right? Right, because I can assume, well, no, because I was gonna say, oh, well, when I get to 80, that's 10, but that's not necessarily true, because 1, 2, 3, 4, it should be 11, right? Because 0 is counted, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, yeah. So it's 11. So, but if I move you down 1, now, right now from that to that would be 10, right? Or am I crazy? Or is that just 9? No, that's 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, yeah, because I'm counting that included. 8, 9, yeah, okay. So with that being said, so if I go from 71 to, okay, so this is the other 71 here, right? So that's already 100 items, right? So off the bat, right, I can tell you for sure that this is 100 items right here. So 100, let's see. So 110, 120, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About 125 items, assuming that I actually did that properly. 125 items, guys. There's 125 items. that your boy has to sit here and do manual. Terrible. Oh, look at this video here, guys. This is when the internet was just acting terrible. Oh my gosh, look at this. See that everybody was like floating arms up. Terrible. And look, boy, that rampage was gone. Alright, let me get back to it because I'm getting distracted now. But yeah, so here we go, right? So in the description, and then now here's the things, right? Because I'm planning on implementing some advanced filter features or some things I had to put in here, right? Because I want to be able to show you guys whether the items are active or passive, meaning like, do they have things that are activated on their own, you don't have to press them, or do they have features that you gotta actually activate in order to use? That's the first thing, right? Second thing, evolvable. So for the items like Joy of Harvest, where like after you get a certain amount or whatever, right, then they change. That's what that is, and you know, that's gonna be part of the filter thing. That's gonna be part of an internal flag, so I can show different stuff, I guess, when it is applicable. And then here we go, self effect and enemy effect. So this is where it's going to be really cool when I get around to implementing this, right? And that's the saying, like, that slows me down is that I gotta think about this stuff because I just showed you, right? There's like at least like 120 something items, at least, right? So if I tried to implement the basic stuff just to get the items on the website, guys, when it's time for me to try and implement new features, I gotta then go back to all 120 something items in order to add whatever or change whatever I'm going to do, right? So if I'm going to just sit here and I'm going to add all the details on these items, let me just at least get the information on each one now. That way, come later when I get to like implementing those features, it saves me a tremendous amount of time because I would have already did the work at the time. You feel me? So with this self-effect thing, I'm thinking of a type of simulation, a simulator kind of idea where you guys would actually be able to kind of get like further information on your builds, right? So like if you I'm trying to think, so like for example, like Joy of Harvest I think is really good, right? Joy of Harvest right off the bat gives you I think like 10 magical power, I believe it's something like that. And it's not until it evolves that it gives you 70 magical power, but I'm not sure of any item build website in any MOBA really, even the ones where like I think I might have saw one or two that might have been like trying to do some stats, where they're able to like actually have something to help you differentiate that. So I'm gonna do it. How I'm gonna do it, I'll figure it out when I get to it. But right now I just need to get all of the information on it so that way I can get it going, you know. So with that being said, now let's get to it, right? So time, right? So when I do it, you know, time represents how long like the passive is good for. Oh yeah, I forgot to mark this true. How long the passive is in effect for, and if it's a 0, then it's a constant, right? It's just automatic, right? It just is always in effect, that kind of deal. What's next? Okay, so we got time 0. Let's see, a successful base attack on enemy decreases all skill cooldowns by 0.5. So there's no cooldown. There's no cooldown as far as like the effect. So I don't include cooldown. Otherwise I would include a cooldown to give it a specific like number in seconds. Just like time is also in seconds. So I can just go straight to trigger. So the trigger is what we're going to be searching for. Trigger is going to be, all right, so basic attack. Right, so when you make basic attack damage, so successful basic attack damage, and then it decreases all cooldown, all skill cooldowns, right? So I can just put cooldown. Alright, so cooldown will be is 0.05 seconds, right? So 0.5. And then that's it, right? So, and we are done with Marauders Watch. This one was particularly faster and easier, so that was nice. So now let's go and move on to the next one. It's just Margaret Stone. All right, Margaret Stone. So let me go here to the actual game because I got the game up on the other screen. Margaret Stone, and she's an expensive boy, right? So first off, gold is 3,200. Margaret Stone has an apostrophe in it, so gotta change that. So let me paste that there. Take the underscores out, put the apostrophes. All right, subcomponents: 2 great scepters and I think it's a mana stone. Ain't that what it's called? It's 2 great scepters and a mana gemstone. Yeah, I was right. Mana gemstone. All right. Okay, cool. Now I'm gonna highlight all of these, and I just love Sublime Text, man. I couldn't imagine doing this on any other editor. Just couldn't do it. None of these have apostrophes in anything. Nope. Then I can find the next, take out the underscores, and we move on to the next thing. So, okay, so let me just go ahead and do the stats. So this baby here gives y'all 100 magical power, mana. Ooh, where the mana? Mana's at 4, so 400 on the mana. And then 2 mana regen. No, I don't have it. I don't get to see these very often. Whoa, what is that? Why is it? I was gonna say, like, I heard something crazy going on. It was like, okay, man, I was getting, yeah, they were giving me, well, he was somewhat giving me the business. See that? I'm almost dead, and but they're running away now, so it's time to head on back. And this is back in my poor internet days, man. Bro, the struggle. What was I playing this on? Was it Clearwire? Nah, that won't Clearwire. I don't think Paragon was up. Like, man, what was it? I don't know. I just know that the internet was just trash, dog. Straight trash. Oh yeah, and then I miss Iggy's flamethrower, boy. Iggy's flamethrower. Man, all right, let's get back to it. So Margaret Stone, where we at? Okay, yeah. So I did that. And now for the description, right? So here we go. So description is passive, but it is successful. A successful basic attack when an enemy consumes 45 mana and deals bonus magical damage equal to 60 plus 30% of magical power. Then we get bonus magical damage. One thing I realized about doing these items now is that they also, I can tell that like some of these items are like old in that like they've been in the game for a minute and haven't been touched, because like some of the explanations, I'm not gonna lie to you, some of the explanations just really don't make sense. There's some where it's like I kind of written them down in like the item description too, where I'm like, it's unclear if such and such applies. I'm trying to think of an item there. What was the item? If such and such applies a certain way. There was an item where it was basically, oh yeah, it was like one of the vamp items, for example, right? So one of the vamp items was like, first off, the item itself gave you like, let's say 15 magical vamp, right? 50% magical vamp. And the issue, right? Oh man, am I gonna get messed up as Iggy? Am I, oh, they gave it to me. Hold on, but like my turrets is putting in the work though. Why you told me retreat? Yeah, look at that. Oh, well yeah, I died. You ain't kill him, man? Oh, he ain't even kill him, man. I thought he was gonna have it. Oh, is this one? I think this might be what you call it. Oh yeah. Good. And he broke away. And then they go out Gideon, boy, wiping all 3. All 3. Yeah, I remember that match. That match was crazy. But anyway, but yeah, so like the magical vamp. So the item gave you 15 magical vamp, and it said that like if you're I think it was like your health or something. I gotta remember. But there was a trigger point where you would then get like an additional, let me just say like 10 vamp, right? But it would say 10 vamp, and the problem is that
you don't like. So I couldn't tell you if that was, if that's lifesteal. So I'm sorry, not lifesteal, but if that was physical vamp or magical vamp or both, since it's just saying vamp, you know. And it was just like, I don't even know what tell you that. You would assume magical vamp if the item already gives you magical vamp, but because of the verbiage when they just stated just vamp, you know, you just don't know. So, you know, it was what it was. Let me see. If the hero lacks mana, oh yeah, to consume. So let me finish this up. You know, so it's just, you know, it is what it is. So I just like, all right, whatever. Let me just write this in the description. Hopefully later on they'll clean up their descriptions on some of their items, make it a little bit more clear. But we'll see. Let's see. So passive. Okay, so I'm doing Margaret Stone, right? Okay, so I just did the full description. Now let me actually read it and see what we're doing here. So a successful basic attack on an enemy consumes 45 mana and deals bonus damage equal to 60 plus 30% of magical power. Okay, so interesting. All right, I haven't actually dealt with this one or how I'm gonna implement it. Okay, so passive is gonna be true. So first off, it just, so there's no cooldown, nor is there like an effect limit or effect time lapse, so it's good there. So I'm just do that. And so the trigger is going to be basic attack damage. I'll just say that. Yeah. Okay, so basic attack damage, right? And it's kind of like how I'm gonna implement it. So to search for these keywords, right? Oh gosh, bro! I told you I was nasty with Iggy, bro. Look at this. And you like, come on, like, do you not see, bro? I was hitting them turrets. I was hitting them flamethrowers. Oh my gosh, bro! Look at that. Like, you couldn't tell me I wasn't. I wasn't doing my thing. And back when Iggy stuff was flamethrowers and not fireballs too, God, it was deadly. It was so deadly. Alright, so trigger basic cooldown. So the effect. So it consumes your mana, 45 of your mana. So I am going to, okay, so the trigger is, so mana is going to be, alright, so mana is negative 45. Oh. But the magical damage, right? So magical damage will be is got a flat rate of 60. So 60 plus, and because I haven't thought of how exactly I'm implementing, I just do something like this for right now. Plus 30, and then I just put comments and be like what this is supposed to actually go to. 30% of magical. Oh man, F. 30% of. Come on, bastards, of magical power. Okay, 30% of magical power. Okay, bonus magical damage does not trigger. True. So how would I actually restriction? So I'm gonna use the restriction thing I had used before. So trigger. Say restriction. So the restriction is going to be, okay, so restriction type mana. What did I say? Yeah, I just say mana. Restriction type mana value 45. Alright, gotta have at least 45 mana for this to actually hit. So we go. Alright. And then so there we go. Subtract the mana by 45 magical damage plus 30% of magical power. And there we go. Now this item is done. And that was Margaret's Stone, guys. Next is Mathematician's Intro to Architecture. Alright, this item here is a gold cost 3,250. We're gonna go ahead and oops. Alright, so let's start with the naming. Yeah. Get the names. Okay. And what is this? Subcomponents. is going to be, we got the Scepter, Valley Crystal, and then Orb of Harmony. So, Scepter, Valley Crystal, and then the Orb of Harmony. Alright, because of how I want to implement my thing here, put that like that. Thank you guys. String, excuse me. Alright, make you a good string there. Replace the underscores. Boom, done. And let's go ahead now and do this description. First, let me actually just do the stats real quick. So, on this one's also 100 magical power. Sheesh. Give you 100 magical power. See, look at this. 5% all vamp. And this is what I mean, see, like this one explicitly says all vamp, right? Then you got physical vamp, then you got magical vamp. And so when an item just says it's gonna give you X amount of vamp, you don't know. You just don't know. So just keep that in mind, right? Okay, all vamp is 5%. God, leave it. I don't know why it's making me yawn, looking tired. Okay, so we got the cooldown reduction at 10, and that's that cool. Now let's actually get the description, which is passive. Alright. Grants a stack of mathematician's power. Oh, this is a stackable one. See, so I gotta do a different implementation. Every time a skill hits an enemy, and it has this thing at 3 sec. Successful skill hit at 2 stacks deals bonus magical damage equal to 40% of magical power and recovers the hero's health by 30% of magical power. This, I know. See how long this is stretching? Jeez, man. And I can't break lines with quotes for whatever reason in this. And when I do that, see, it won't work. And I didn't feel like trying to figure out why. I'm sure it's just something to do with the. Cause I feel like I'm pretty sure I've broken like quoted strings in JavaScript before, right? It might have something to do with it being inside an object. So I don't know. Or I could easily just get around it by just breaking up the lines and just concatenating them. So doing the plus symbol. So anyway, so applies. Where was it? Applies to a single target even when. I would love to know how they implement these on their back end skill use, because holy ish, man, this shit's killing me. All right. So first off, it is a stackable. I do have a thing for that. So I do have a thing for that. So stackable, true. There's a successful hit at 2 stacks deals bonus damage. But it's only stackable in the sense of an effect instead of hard stats. Cause some of them let you do what is it? I'm trying to think, man. Some of them let you do stats where you can increase whatever effects that the item is giving you. So if it's giving you 5 physical power at 1 stack, it'll give you 15 physical power at 3 stacks, that kind of thing. That's not the case here. This one is just a straight up a a damage modifier. So I like to put the stack flags inside of the actual effects then. So let me see which one is this. So grants a stack until your chance skill is hit on an enemy. Such that to say deals bonus damage. You can do magical recovers the hero's health by 30% magical power. Okay, so this is going to be both of them, right? So 2 stats. Or I think I might just put it on just a self effect. Every time skill hits an enemy hero, because that I can easily wrap in the self stack here. And yeah, okay. All right, so let's go about setting you. So I will set you. So starting off, right? Set you to true. We already did the stats there. So self effect, right? So self effect. So 2 stacks. So the time enemy every time a skill hits an enemy, so it's forever. But the cooldown, there is a cooldown of 3 seconds, right? And that's gonna be on a per stack, which I'm gonna have to update some of my other items in order to like track that. Because the way I did it was like the cooldowns was just like cooldowns and they were just applied. But I think for the items where like they didn't trigger anything until you maxed out the stack, and then it would implement the cooldown, because then it would then give you whatever thing it was going to give you. That I don't think I really implemented all too well. So I'll have to clean that up later as I see. But anyway, so the cooldown's on a per stack basis. Bruh, why am I yawning like that? Jeez. Stack is on a it's on a per stack basis, and then the trigger is every time a skill hits an enemy. So this one will be skill damage. Right? I use the past tense for when it's being inflicted on the hero or an item. Otherwise, I put the regular, so skill damage when it is dishing it out to like an enemy. So gotta love that. Alright, so that was a trigger. Oh yeah, I forgot. She grants a stat and some skill hits, and successful skills hit at 2 stacks deals. You know what's crazy? It doesn't even say. And then here's the thing, right? It doesn't even say anything about like if it resets the stacks at 2. I can assume it does. So I'm going to say. So first off, let's say stackable is true. The limit is 2. I'm gonna say per stack cooldown. Per stack cooldown is true. The trigger is on skill damage, and then what's next? Oh yeah, my max stat. So at max stat, max stat is going to be magical damage, right? So we have magical damage is going to be 40% of magical power, so magical damage 0.40. And then, you know, my little comments here to say 40 of magical power, right? So this is all in the max stat. And then the heroes, right? So heroes health, and then health is going to be 30% of magical power. Ugh. 0.30. of magical power. It's a bit of a cheesy, a bit of a cheese. If you have a hero that can do like multiple hits on the same skill. I'm trying to think of what hero does it that's not their ult, right? Because if you use the ult to just, you know, I don't think are really all that good to count, just because you can only do them once and then you got a big cooldown. Whereas an ability, right, like gadgets, yeah, so gadgets would be good, right? Because gadgets will mess you up if you're in the little portal thing, not the portal, the little lane thing. What the hell is it called? The little line thing you can walk through to get faster or slower if you're the enemy, right? There's that, and then there's also, man, I was messing him up as Rampage. Yeah, look at that boy. He getting the works, giving the man the works. But Gadget's little like drone thing, that's a good one. And then her dome, so then her ult, right? So let's say for enemies there's just the ult, that where your skill only hits once. I wouldn't consider. So like that's why I'm like, you know, oh yeah, come on. Was I messing them up? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, see? Messing them up. Come on, you ain't got no wards? Oh look, there go the boy. I was hungry. And I was like, bro, like this damn what's his face was in the way, you know? Boy, I tell you, OG Paragon and that is on PlayStation 5. You know your boys might be, oh yeah, we still got them. Your boys are still that is on PlayStation 5. I don't have a PlayStation 5, so it is what it is. But now it is on PlayStation 5. Time will come where your boy comes back into the ring. But it's going to be on console, because like I said, I cannot do this PC thing anymore. I was doing it just to keep myself sane, but now it's on console, baby. You ain't doing that no more. So did I implement this right? Yeah, so implement this. This item is done now. Alright, now let's go on to the next one. Jewelry box. Merchant's jewelry box. Here. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's get back to it. Alright, merchant jewelry box. Alright, for 2,800 you can get the merchant jewelry box. Merchant jewelry box has a little apostrophe, so we gotta add that. Subcomponents. Where are thy subcomponents? Right here. Giant dagger. We have the giant dagger. Isn't that speed boost? Isn't that called speed boost, right? Yeah, speed booster. I remember. Sorry, Vishanti's. That's a very interesting name, Vishanti. I feel like you can, if you name a child that, they'll become like a king or something, or queen. Vishanti sounds more like a girl's name. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Is Giant's Dagger? I knew it. Giant's Dagger is apostrophe, so let's fix that there, and drop all the semicolons. Let's say semicolons, right? Underscores, and let's see what we got here. So first off, physical power. We got physical power at a 40, and then we have an attack speed at 20. Okay, so physical power 40, attack speed at 20. What is this? Passive deals bonus damage. Oh yeah, so first off, let me just mark you as true, get you out the way, but let me go ahead and write it in, alright? So passive, help me God, deals bonus physical damage equals 6% of the target's current health every, oh no, so it's separate words, right? Every time a basic attack deals damage to an enemy. For non-hero enemies, deals up to 80. Deals up to 80 damage. How good is that? Alright, 80 damage, alright. Yeah, I already did true there. So let's see. So equal to 6% of the target's current health. Every time basic attack deals damage to an enemy. For non-enemies, deal up to 80 damage. Equal to 6% of the target's current health. Okay. So I just thought of a different way of implementing these things here. So what if I just sat there and like I applied, you know, if I sat there and I applied thinking if I applied the 6% but then do an if check to see if it's a target hero. Let me think. I'd have to think about that one, so I'm gonna just do it the other way. I just know. Alright, so for now, if I include it in a self, target's current health. No, it makes sense to it would really make sense to make it as a enemy one, enemy effect. Okay, so enemy effect, right? Time, right? It's a 0 because this is just constant. The trigger is going to be every time a basic attack, right? So basic attack damage, all right? That's how I differentiate. So basic attack damage. Every time a basic attack deals damage to an enemy or non-hero, right? So basic attack. Damage will be the fixed. Okay, so 0.06, so 6%. 6% of target's current health. If non-hero, 80 flat. If non-hero, 80. Yeah, keep it like that for you. Okay, and that's done. Mini modal, wasn't that like a little like box thing or something? I'm trying to like see if I can like remember these items because it's been a minute and I can't. So now we gotta look. Okay, what was mini modal? Oh, the purple thing. Yeah, I definitely not. I had like in my mind like the picture of a jewelry, like a jewelry box or something. But alright, so we got, here we go, mini modal. Mini modal. Alright. I'm going to now do the price. 2800. We're gonna replace these two. What am I doing over there? As Victor. Victor was fun. It was fun for me to play with back then. Man. Oh yeah. Using to clear out the. Oh, is this what I had to get gone? Oh yeah, bruh. This is when like I was like, yeah, they was on. It was, bro. They was after your boy. Like they wanted my blood for sure. You gotta watch this one. This one was just crazy. Let me just the Great Scepter. Great Scepter. I think that's Valley Crystal. Yeah, see that boy? I was Victor boy. I was working it. I was like attack it. Nice work. Oh yeah, see that? Oh yeah, see that? It was like, oh yeah. It was They was after you, boy. I was like, get off of me. Yeah. Woof. Boy, look at that. I was like, oh. No, sir. Come on, guy. I was like, boy, we gotta get in the win. Get in the win. I was like, oh shit, I'm about to make it. I'm about to make it. Oh shit, I'm about to make it. I was like, come on. We gotta keep going. We got to keep going. I was like, oh no. Get him off me. I was like, get him off me. And I couldn't make it. Yeah, looking back, man. Because I'm pretty sure I had somebody tailing me from behind. So I couldn't just wait in the pool or go the other direction because I would have got. But I probably should have went to the edge of the pool and waited for the enemy to come through and see if like I could catch them in the transition. So like as soon as they hit the pool, then I like get out right behind them, like right next to them. And then maybe juke them. So as soon as I do that, then turn around, drop into the ground. Maybe, you know. There's some things in hindsight you just think of. You're like, oh, okay. But boy, man, I used to have so much fun. I used to have so much fun playing that game, man. It was so much fun, bro. Because I tell you, like, sometimes you get caught out like that, and then you manage, you pull it off. Boy, you couldn't tell me anything. All right, you couldn't tell me a dang thing. Oh yeah, this one's actually seems like it might be pretty simple. So, alright, so the passive, right? What we doing? So we slows the target by 30% for 2 seconds. Okay, so this one actually has a second app applier. Every time. It should say a skill attack. It should say every time skill attack. Every time a skill attack. Goddamn grammar. Skill attack deals damage to the enemy. Period. Okay. So this was definitely an enemy effect here. I'm gonna put it on the enemy effect side. And so time, right? So we know this one's for 2 seconds, right? So time, so this is a 2 second, only applies for 2 seconds. There's no cooldown on it, so we're good there. The trigger is going to be, what's the trigger going to be? The trigger is going to be slows the target by 30% for every time a skill attack deals damage. So skill damage, right? So skill damaged and, you know, past tense, right? Damaged. So this enemy being receiving skill damaged. And then it is so movement speed. So this is slow, right? So the movement speed, enemy's movement speed will be minus 30. Got that there. Bruv, I don't know why I'm getting tired now. Like, come on, man. Gotta stay up. I'm staying up until the stuff. We have gotta finish this. Like, bruv, I want this done. You know what I'm saying? I want this done. Get these items in here, man. Alright, what's next? I don't even know where I'm at. I know, there's just so many more items left. Bruv, where I'm at? Because that was just mini Moldal. That was mini Moldal. Then I have, what? This thing? Uh-oh. Why can't I move? Is it not letting me? Why are you not letting me? Okay, so I have 26 more items to go. Fuck. You know? Jeez, man. 26 more items to go. Is not being able to copy the paste, I think, is like what's just kind of, well, that and then the complexity of these like items and like trying to get some sense of some information in so that I can like it'll be less typing later when I look to implement these things and some of the functionalities I have planned for the site. You know, but you know, it is what it is. Just gotta make do with what I got here. Okay, Mentor of the High Priest, right? And you're building, what do you have here? Enhanced exoskeleton. So we got enhanced exoskeleton, and then that looks like the kink horn, right? How kink is that? Kink, come on, kink. Enhanced exoskeleton. Put your little things here. Take out your underscores. Let's do the stats. Physical defense 25. Magical defense 30. Health 200, and then the cooldown reduction, we're looking at a nice 10. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I might have to. Do I really want to drink that last energy drink? I'm gonna avoid it. I'm gonna just drink something else and just pretend like I had. It's gonna keep me up. Or I might make some tea if I even. I think I have some tea. Like, you know what? I think we're gonna go with tea instead. We're going to go with some tea. Some tea, try to help keep us up. Hopefully they got. I'm sure they got some caffeine in it. Cause I don't feel like making. I don't feel like making coffee. So this is going to be a true passive. You know, true passive. Increase nearby allies. Ugh. Okay, so this is a constant applier. It is increased nearby allies. It's a nearby, so my nearby flag. Ugh. I need my nearby flag to be true here. Increases nearby ally heroes. Yeah, if it doesn't have stackable, then like it only applies once. That's what I kind of settled for in my mind. Alright, the trigger is going to be what? Increase nearby ally heroes physical defense. Nearby ally heroes physical defense by what? Physical defense. Oh, okay, yeah, that's just my sleepy brain talking. The trigger is just when they're just nearby. Physical defense. Allied physical defense. Alright. Allied physical defense. I think I'd probably rather have a flag, but we'll clean that up later. Like I said, when we get to the actual implementing, it'll be significantly easier because I said I'll have the information already in here. There's no typing. I can just like be like, okay, do this, Control H, right, replace all with such, and be happy. So allied physical defense 15 to 32. Wait, what do you mean? And magical defense 15. Oh no. You see what I mean? So I think it is stackable, and they just don't want to say. And this is on Mitter of the High Priest. You see this? What I mean? Like some of these items have got to be old because like the explanations. I'm not gonna lie, the explanations are kind of just like terrible. Okay, so nearby true, because other items like clearly denote like if they're stacking or not based on whatever it is they're stacking on. So nearby true, stackable, true, trigger nearby, allied physical defense. This one's okay, so this one map range. Alright, map range needs to be. It's the input I give it. So let me just say 3, right? And then so input I give it number of heroes near. Alright, so we got the number of heroes near. Then we have what's the actual inputs, right? So we can have one hero that's put in and up to, what is it, 5, right? Because it's a team of 6, right? 2 duel, right? 2 duel, the mid, the solo, and the jungle. Team of 5. See that? So 1, 5, and then what can be given to me? What can be given to me is 15 to 32. Okay. And then I'm gonna copy this. And then I'm gonna do the same thing for magical defense. So I'm gonna copy that, go like so. Allied magical, right? Allied magical defense. Okay, so allied magical defense can be you know, same thing, right? 1532. And you know, hold on, I mean, just okay. So let's see. So allied physical, let's chop this down here. Bam. Well, actually I need to chop it from right here, like so. Go like that. Oh yeah, I guess I am gonna cut it right there because it's just so long. It is, it's just so long. Get that right. Boom. Alright. Now we're looking good. Okay, so now let's go to the next item, right? Because that's all of it that's being implemented. And yes, this is it's a lot, and it is quite intense, but it's all necessary, right? This is all the stuff that goes on in the background. I'm telling you guys, when you make things digital and you want to make things do things and you want to make those things that do things actually have different variations and cool stuff that happens under other circumstances, you know, then you have to do other stuff with it, and it's just one thing after another. Then you end up with this, where you're at like thousands of lines of code just to make stuff work. Okay, so I have that, and that's closed. Okay, everything else is false. Nearby allies, yeah, so this is the ally thing, so self. Okay, cool, so it's done. Now we're going to mutant pole. I remember this is the little frog thing. Okay, so mutant pole, how much BFU? Mutant pole is 2600, right? For those who know, that's the little frog fish thing. Mutant pole doesn't have no apostrophe, nothing crazy, so yeah, mutant pole. Alright, boom, we did that. Okay, that's the ring of something, right? Ring of protection. So the subcomponents it has ring of protection, it has the kink thing, and it has the item that I think they might have misspelled and they just never bothered to come fix, because it doesn't seem right, you know? Bleeding epaulette. Epaulette. Alright, I don't know. That name just sounds strange to me. I feel like this. I don't know. I feel like they should have said like something like bleeding mallet or something. Bleeding axe. I don't know. I just don't like the name. I don't know why I don't like the name. It's a killer. Okay, further, let me do the stats. So mutant pole, right? It gives you guys 40 magical power. You got 30 physical defense. Okay. You got 200 health. And then you have 10 cooldown reduction. Okay. Now, this thing has a passive. And what does said passive do? Well, first, let's type it out. So, passive, right? A successful, I already see where this is going. So, a successful basic attack. A base attack on an enemy gains 1 stack of pose power. Guys, let me can I even do it real quick? Can I do it just made me think about it, man. Made me think about it, bro. Mr. Popo, if you had if you had Mr. Popo, if you had a Mr. Popo stack, I'm telling you, man, you wiping out the whole enemy team. One stack of pose power. If you have one stack of pose power, wiping out the team. Move you over. Alright, so one stack of pose power with a cooldown, I guess, of what is that? 1.5 seconds? Okay. 1.5 second cooldown, I guess. The effect can be stacked. I still don't remember what the it hasn't even told me what the thing is yet. Okay. On a successful skill attack. Okay, now we're talking about skill attacks. A successful, and we got of course this count, right? Skill attack on an enemy during max. They should take out A during a maxed stacked pose. During max stacked pose, power deals bonus magical damage equal to 150 plus 150 oh sorry 150 plus 50% of magical power. All right. Okay. Getting tired, man. This is still passive for. I'm sorry, I already had this stream. You're right. So this enemy gains one stack. Okay, the effect can be stacked. So the attack on enemy during master deals bonus magical damage. So this is probably melee hero. Oh my god! And they got all diff. So I gotta use my diff trigger thing, but I'm gonna have to do it on both. Let me see. Enemy one stack of full power. No, keeping them the same. Skill attack on an enemy during the max stack. Jeez, man. Like this is what I mean. Like the different ways of like implementing this with my limited knowledge set is just so time. So it doesn't have a timeout. Well, yeah, time 0, right? Doesn't have a cooldown. Incredibly short one too. 1.5. Jeez, has a cooldown. I need my diff triggers flag to be true here because it's gonna have different things in. So the trigger, all right. So the trigger is going to be. Now let me think about this for a second. So trigger, right? So trigger 1. I don't even know. How did how did I implement this in the other item here? Let me see. Diff trigger. So what I did, I just did it as an array. That's right. So I made it so that if it was multiple different triggers, it would just go, it would do a key value pairing for the value. Just do through the arrays I actually check, right? And it's like, okay, so if it's a range basic attack, that's just been implemented, you do this. Right, and I always go that, and this is fine because then I can have it check multiple things that could also apply. That's what I was thinking of. Okay, then we kind of got it now. How many matches is there? Jeez. Okay. So trigger 1. Trigger 1 was an array. Starting off with the trigger type. So what was the trigger type? So trigger type was what is it? Basic attack on enemy. All right. So basic attack. Basic attack damage. Am I gonna add the restrictions and the triggers or not? Let me do the restrictions real quick because I gotta think about how I would even. Okay, so the restriction, right, where the type is hero range. I'm trying to see what I'm over there doing as Aurora. Aurora was my next like really favorite character, man. Let me see what we're doing there. Oh yeah, when I had the little item things. Yeah, I can't stand at the sit there and yeah. So this is when all the enemies were coming out. I think is this one? Yeah, it is. I see them trying to. Yep, we still ended up killing them. Oh yeah, and I caught him with the freeze, murder. You know, I don't know what they were doing, but yeah, Aurora's ice jump too is quick. It used to have to be fast with her. Freeze him up. Oh yeah, and I was just like, oh no, I'm about to die. I'm about to die. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. And I was like, I'm out of here. Let's get going. Let's get going. And I was like, keep running, keep running. Oh yeah, this is when they took out the run out the game. They implemented the new maps and then they took the run out of the game. Oh yeah, I remember that. Didn't stop me from being a killer. Oh yeah, didn't stop me from being a killer. And this might have been when they redid Iggy's kit, and so they took away the flamethrower thing. I think this is when maybe. I try to remember. You know, it's been enough time now. You know. I was saying because those turrets look a little big. Yes. So this was the one when they took out the flamethrower and made them do the take the flamethrowers out and make them do the things, the fireballs. Was this the one when I was like I was murdering people? I'm trying to, man. Let me take this up, man. We'll wait till it gets to the good part because I think this is when like was that 1v4 and 1v3 in people? I think I was 1v3 in people with Iggy, man. Like I'm telling you, like people, boy, when I said I was putting in the work, people don't understand, man. So range type. Oh yeah, this sure is. I think. Yeah, see, I was like, okay, so he's coming up from behind me. I'm coming up from behind me. Let's get the ult going. Let's get the ult going. Yeah, that's one. Oh, this wasn't it. Oh, I just was murdered. While I was letting my enemy team. Oh, was that distraction? Was that distraction? While I was letting my enemy team do their thing. I think maybe. Bro, I'm trying to think, man, if I had caught any of those good ones on tape, man. I caught them on tape because I said when I was with Iggy, man, I was a bad man. I was a bad man. Alright, so restriction type. Hero range. Value. I don't think I can implement it that way. Melee heroes get 3 stacks. Range heroes get 4 stacks. Damn. See, it's so hard for me to even figure out like how would I okay. You know, I'm gonna just have to put the placeholders and just say that there's just gonna have to be further logic to just follow for this one. It's just gonna have to. I can't, because this is something like, I don't know if I can just implement just inside of an item. I'd have to implement it some other way, I think. Okay. Alright, so anyway, so limit. So first off, it's stackable. Let's just start with that, right? So first off, it's stackable. So let me get my, so stackable is true. Limit is going to be, limit's going to be okay, so I guess I could do this, couldn't I? And just make it check that if limit, no, else check to see if it's like a melee or a range limit. So melee limit is 3, right? And then implement additional stuff if it's other way. Range. That's what it should be called. I think I was calling it like short basic attacks, but it should be melee basic attacks and range basic attacks. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. Okay, so range limit. Alright, so range limit is 4. So melee limit 4, range limit 4. Okay, what's the close power? A skill attack on an enemy during max pulse stat. So actually I can take this off and just leave this as, so trigger is just going to just really be basic attack damage. Okay, so I'm starting to like, now I'm starting to kind of grasp what the hell it was I was doing. So trigger, oh yeah, I don't need it to be that, right? Just make sure I close it anyway. So yeah, so trigger basic attack damage, right? And then we will do, because that's the thing for you to get the stack. And then at max stat, so max stack, we would, so max stack, you do the following, right? So first off, there's a trigger. So max stack can't trigger unless it's a skill. So then you got a skill damage, right? Singular skill damage. Okay, skill damage. All max stacks. I'm assuming implementing a reset of some sort until otherwise noted. So skill damage is the trigger. Then so we do bonus magical. We do a bonus magical damage, right? Bonus magical damage is going to be 150. 150 plus 50% of magical power. Let me go back here and let's break it after trigger. In fact, let's break this whole thing. Go like that. Put you back because you don't look quite as long anymore, but and set that back. Alright. Oh man, see? All messed up. Right. Hey, no, this is right, yeah. Yeah, max that, and then stuff like that. Yeah. Cool. I don't want to do like that next time. God. Oh man, it is, bro. That guy's asleep is hitting me hard right now, man. It is hitting your boy hard. Okay, next is this pepper spray thing. All right, it's a pepper. Look, reminds you of the little pepper grinders. And pause on that whole action right there. Super pause. Okay, so 3200. Signs. That. doing the wrong thing here. Replace, don't replace, replace. Is it, oh, there's also posture feed, so let's go ahead and clean that up. Okay, your subcomponents is carbon alloy vest, inquisitor beads. I believe that's plasma cutter, isn't it? It should be plasma cutter, right? Yep, plasma cutter. Okay. Let's do this. After I clean this up real quick, I am like, I'm not feeling the tea no more. Now I just want to drink, like, probably get like a wine cooler or something. Just want something to drink. Bro, I'm like, I'm dying so bad right now. Dying so bad right now. Let's do the things here. So physical power is 50, magic with defense is 40, health is 300. Oh, 300. Passive is true. But bro, we have got to finish. We got to finish them all. We've got to finish them all. Gotta finish them all. Let me sit up. No. Alright, so let's get the space here. I'll finish this item, then I'm gonna grab me something from the fridge, man. Passive. When health. I'm on a crunch time now, guys, because I got stuff coming up. Well, it's just some interviews, but after that, I think if all goes well, I'm gonna start this program, because I'm trying to do this program to get some certs, guys, and it starts in October. So we'll see. Let me see how that goes. 40% becomes crowd control. So I want to get some certs in my name, because once I start getting those certs, boys, is a wrap. I thought I heard something. Okay. Immunity for 3 seconds. Period, and then we have this 60-second cooldown. 60 seconds cooldown. Cool. Alright. Didn't mean to do that. But right. So now let's do. Okay, so it is a passive. I already marked it as true. I already put the stats down. Okay, so let's see what crowd control. So this is gonna be on self. Go here. What is this? Health is 30%. When health is 30%. Okay. So this is on cause immune for 3 seconds. Okay. So this one's gonna have a 3-second time. It has a cooldown of 60 seconds. And then what? It has a cooldown of 60 seconds. And then what's next, man? Yeah. Ooh, Jesus Louise, man. Okay. Yeah, cooldown of 60 seconds. The trigger, right? So the trigger is going to be right when health is 30% or lower, right? 30 shit. When health is 30 and under. Casters all debuffs, right? So then they're debuffs. So this is another. This is like the third item I think I've seen. It just takes all the debuffs away. So all your debuffs are zeroed. Alright, so debuffs. Debuffs 0. Your damage decreased. Oh, this is like a really like good item, man. Remove all debuffs, decrease damage taken by. Debuffs is 0. Your damage, so damaged, right? The damage you're taking is you're going to minus that by 40%. So minus by 40. And then we get to be crowd control immunity, right? You guys are struggling. Crowd control immune. True. Alright. So crowd control. So we're crowd control immune. You're taking minus 40% of damage, and then your debuffs. You're not getting all the debuffs are getting wiped out. Cool. That's good there, and this is now done. Alright. Starting to pick up a little bit. Alright, so now we're at Pen in the Confinement. Let me just see what that looks like real quick. That's a little scissor thing. Scissor knife looking thing. But, alright guys, I'm going to be right back. Allow me to try something from the fridge, and you know, and we'll go from there. But I guess I can also put the item site. Let me just sign in here. Surprised this stuff still works. Yeah, and then like I said, as soon as we get the items, we will clean up the front page. And something is broken. I wonder what. Let me see. Uncaught number items 2162. Do I run a fix? Yeah, I guess I can fix it now. Sure. I guess I haven't saved it yet, but. The problem is it's gonna complain until I get to. Yeah, it's gonna complain until, because replace, right? The replace doesn't have any value of any kind to it quite yet. I mean, I guess I could cheat and just put. Yeah, I guess I could just cheat and just say temp for error resolve, right? What did I say? Is replace, right? Replace equals. Yep. Alright, cool. So now let's see what this is here. We got to fix 2162. Let's go up to 2162. Unexpected number at 2162 doesn't something exact, it just says it's unexpected number. Time 0. Cooldown. Don't have a semicolon, you will break. Surely. Let's save that, and then let's hit refresh. Unexpected number at 2162. Oh, it's the same one. I'm gonna have to do a hard refresh, but let me just double check and make sure I didn't mess none of those up. Oh, see that? I accidentally hit delete on something. There we go. And, okay, cool. So let's refresh one more time. Unexpected number 20. Okay. Hard refresh. Shoot. There we go. Unexpected token at 2493. Okay, so 2493. So now we're jumping down to 24. There we go. So here's 2493. I don't know how you got there. How'd you get there? Oh, because I meant to put the close a semicolon on it, but that was supposed to be on the inside. Range base attack slows by 15%. Okay, what's next? Come on. What's next? Let me just pause this real fast. Oh, did it really just? I think it did. Previous. Yeah, I don't know why I did that, but let's pause it real quick, and then I'm gonna play it when I leave to go get something. Let's see, unexpected token const at 2525. That's a bit ominous, right? Because 2525, right? Am I reading that? 2525. Because that shouldn't be the case. It should all be good, right? Here's, oh, I'm sorry, 25, 25, right? Not 22, 25. Here we go, 25, 25. Uh-oh. Cons, Oaken. Uh-oh. What's wrong here? Let's see. It never closed them over here, I see, huh? So, let's actually close you. And then you should be good there. Yep, see that? Happy. You're now happy. Let's go here. Alright, what's next? Unexpected string at 2891. So now let's go 2891. Unexpected string, because I forgot this colons, man. I keep saying semicolons too. Forgive me. It is colons, man. Colon. Self-effect. Unexpected identifier at 3152. I said these are all just like, you type so much that you just miss, some characters. All right, 3152. This is probably because this one doesn't have a thing. Alright, so let's comment that out. We'll save that. Go to the next thing here. Const at 3272. Man, everything ends at 2. Okay, but we're making our way there. 32. Oh, let's go back. Go back up. Here we go, right? 3272. Alright, let's see what we got here. Yes. So let's see. How did I know? Okay, let's save that. Alright, did I not save that? Cool. Oh, I had a Control A. Gotcha. Alright, do this. Worn gloves has already been declared at 4177. I thought it was going to tell me the exact location was already declared at, but I guess not. So 41. Oh, that's right, because I did have them mixed, right? One gloves I should have already done. So 41. All right, 41. Here we go. One gloves, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, see, because they were a rare item, I believe. So let's just go right, so we can drop this. Alright, so that was deleted. What's next? Berserker, oh yeah, Berserker Helm. Oh yeah, do I need to do the further breeds and stuff? So, we can drop. We can drop all these because we just redid these, so these are not needed anymore. Let me just kind of bring it back. Because why not? Alright, let's save you, so I don't have to worry about those items no more. Missing slash at 4506. What does this mean? 45. Whoops. There we go. 45. Well, that means what you call it. That means it's almost at the end down there. Replace is not defined for item 31. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's me actually. Alright, concept. Yeah. That's just so you can, be whatever. High is not defined at 4572. There's another one at 4572. What the hell is this? Alright, 4572. Oh yeah. right? Yeah, because I already changed it from that to that. So save you there, hit refresh, and there we go. All right, cool. And yeah, I'm gonna get a bunch of these because like I said, I don't have any of the items in their spots that I need to have them yet. But yeah, here we go, and it's starting to build. Jesus, it's starting to build crazy. I don't know. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna ask somebody gotta recommend me something because I'm not gonna be sure what I'm gonna sit there and do. So here go all the heroes, right? So we got all the heroes and we're about to have all items. And then when I'm done with this, I'm gonna take the second to add Morgish. Because Morgish, I believe she's getting ready to come out. I believe it's called Paragon.netmarble.com. I'm looking. Where did I see the thing about Mortgage? I'm pretty sure. Oh gosh. How could it? I promise y'all, Mortgage is getting ready to drop pretty soon. This is not the case. You know what? Let me check. You know what? I think they on their website. They think they got their YouTube up now, right? Yeah. Let me go here. I don't want to view short game content. Find a friend to play with. Here we go. See Mortgage. Yeah, Mortgage. She's getting ready. They're getting ready to drop Mortgage. So we'll go ahead and try to add her a bit here. Man, they've been really at work getting this up. 203 videos. Yeah, see Mortgage, she's getting ready to drop. Let's see, do they have any photos of her? Don't look like it. Don't look like there's any photos of Mortgage. So this on the Facebook piece. How sad. What about the group that I'm specifically like following here? Ooh, man, they're saying Iggy is Let me read this real quick. It took like 6 autos to destroy one turret, and dude hit like an absolute truck to go along with. He's a little more balanced. Just make sure you're leveling your turrets as soon as possible because it will get more HP per level, which is good in early game. Just got to play the slow game and farm. Yeah. Okay, so nothing too crazy bad. Yeah, 15. Not trying to bash this person, but if you're a noob, please play AI like 1,000 times first. Thrive with the right advice. Anyone still has code, please? Oh yeah, then that was my post. Yeah, I don't see nothing but Mortgage. They don't have no renderers of Mortgage yet on the thing, so whose photo I'm gonna use? I think I'll just use FaZe. I think I'm gonna use FaZe's photos for the time being. You know. Oh, I just won't use any photo at all. I'll just leave it. That way, as soon as I drop the photos in the folder, it'll just work because they'll already be pointing to non-existent files. I guess that's what I do. All right, well, we'll close all this. All right, yeah, we'll close all this. Get it up. Items are starting to come along, guys. They're starting to come along. All right, now let's get back to it. Let me put my cursor back where I need it. Which was, yep, wow, I hit it right on the nose. Well, signs holy water, right? Because we was about to do pendant of confinement, which is this item. And then we'll have however many items, though, 23? Jeez, 23 doesn't seem like we ain't getting anything. Alright, I'm gonna get me this drink. I'm gonna be right back, guys. Let me now play this, I'll play this video a bit, I guess. And then I'll be back. Oh yeah, let me just have the website. It's kind of like back there, just because, you know, why not? Alright, be right back. I'm gonna let my chair do the talking. You guys talk to my chair. Oh my god, I'm dying. Alright, back. I ate like a type of like granola bar of some sort. Back at the one was alright. Oh, let's see, it just shrunk back down, huh? Alright, let's get back to it. Guess I'll put you down. Huh. Refinement. Let's go ahead. My granola bar was good. Whatever type of bar it was some kind of bar. I wish I had something like with chocolate in it. Cereal. We're gonna end up eating a bowl of cereal later on. I almost regret now opening up this pina colada. It's good though. I think out of the sea grant flavor, I think the pina colada one is probably like the strongest. That one That one was a little bit more alcohol-y than it was flavor. So it's still good. No, it's still good, but yeah. So that's why. So this one has Tattoo of Resistance and Kink Horn. Alright. And then as you know, we do our little thing here. Put them in that. Go ahead. Take out the underscores. Oh, did I like jack this up somehow? I think I did. Oh man. No, unless it just happened to be the same thing. Does it happen to be the same thing? No, like, well, hold on. 50 physical power, 40 magical defense for O signs with holy water, and then 300 health. And then when I go to the pendant, 50 magical defense. Okay. I was for a second, man. I gotta make sure, cause like sometimes, like when you get tired, man, like your brain will have you do all kinds of just crazy stuff, man. 300 and a 10% cooldown. I'm trying to finish this, man. I want these items to be done. Like, man, you guys have no idea. You know? So this one says passive. And successful. Yeah, I know, right? The work is like crazy intense. But I gotta do it. Gotta do it. So successful basic attack, right? Here we go. So successful basic attack on an enemy within 3 seconds of using a skill. Slows, capital S, slows the enemy by 30% for 1.5 sec and deals 120 bonus magical damage to all nearby enemies. And that was good. Oh, but wait, there's more nearby. Those brackets, those look actually a lot like brackets, but okay. Upon successful, can I get successful range basic? On a successful range basic attack, this one will slows the enemy by 15% and deals 60 magic damage. With this one having an 8-second cooldown of some sort. Okay. So that's that. Alright, let's figure out how we implement this. So we gotta think about this one, right? So right off the bat, right? Right off the bat, let me kind of adjust myself here. Alright, right off the bat. Yeah, I don't even want the cereal no more. I have to put this in my stomach. You can feel it. Right off the bat. So a successful base attack on an enemy within 3 seconds of using the skill slows the enemy by 30%. So, and then deals bonus magical damage to all nearby enemies. Okay, so this is definitely gonna have to go in the enemy effect. And then it has this thing where it's upon successful range basic attack. Okay, so Okay. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. We're going to, so first off, so there's no time, there's no like implementation time on this. So, okay, so time is gonna be 0. Does have a cooldown of 8 seconds though. See, here go another one. So on Pendant of Confinement, right? It has that after explaining about the ranged basic attack. So I don't know if that's just strictly for the ranged basic attack or it's the whole thing. I assume the whole thing, and it's just because they had to put the cooldown thing at the end. But they really should have. They really should have kept it with like the regular body, and then made the differentials where you're gonna say that ranged people get like lesser stats. You know what I'm saying? So like instead of having it still at the very end, where it can kind of get misconstrued with the ranged exemptions, if you just had it with the regular part of the passage, then it would have been, you know, I think it'd be sane enough to like treat it as like, you know, part of like everything, and then like you got the stipulations for specific stuff. Where in this case, right, range attack, the slow and the magical damage are reduced. So, so cooldown, right, appears to be 8 for everybody. Now the triggers was going to be a challenge. What's the trigger going to be? A successful basic attack on an enemy within 3 seconds of using the skill. So the trigger is a basic attack, right? So basic attack damage. Restriction is going to be, all right, so type. What type of restriction is this? Alright, then I put used skill. It must have been used skill when I used skilled. Alright, value. So the used skill had that been within 3 seconds. Okay, so within 3 seconds, right? Yeah. Yeah, within 3 seconds. Oh, hold on there. Hold on. Let me move you down so I can kind of get a better look next time. Okay. Value 3. Value 3, right? Yes, because it's how I'm going to implement it later. Okay, cool. Alright, the restriction, right? Had I used it within 3. So let's see, so slow. So it seems like the slow only applies to the enemy you hit and not everybody else. That's what when I read that, that's what that seems like, you know? So if I say using a skill slows the enemy by 30% for 1.5 seconds and deals 100, like see and right, so including, but they said the enemy, right? So it's not like they should have just said all enemies. So I'm going to assume that it's just one. So in that case, oh yeah, guys, look, when I was Narbash and I was like trying to work my way, look at that. He thought he was gonna hang with the boy. But he couldn't hang with the boys. Boy, I tell you, listen, when I was on this console, I'm trying to tell you, I was so bad. I was so nasty. I was such a murderer. Boy, I'm so mad I don't have a PlayStation 5. But then again, I wouldn't really have the time to really mess around with it too. So, especially not while I'm trying to make the website. What's that? Value. So. Alright, so okay, so Man. I'm trying to think. How did I want to do some targets? Oh yeah, see, bro, I was Grux, and I was Grux. Grux, right? Yeah, it's Grux. Yeah, I think that's Grux. Yeah. Boy, I was still putting in the work. Bring that here, boy. Let me. Boy, I said, bro, I was hungry, man. I was like, oh, there's another one. There's another one. Oh, don't let me get over there. I was like, oh, don't let me get over there. That was another one. Yeah, I was like, well, that was another one. What was that? That was like 2-3 people dead. I said, boy, when I say I was working, boy, I was working in them jungles. We was working. All right, come on. All right, so target slow. I don't want to implement that. So if you're gonna do this where like only certain stats apply to the targeted enemy, and everybody else gets the business for something else, I guess I have no choice but to. I guess. I guess I could use. What if I just say target? If I just use a target thing and make an array, and then permanently affix. If I permanently affix the locations where like the first location is going to be all or none. But do I really want to? I say, do I really want to do that? You're right. It's supposed to be an object. I'm being a little bit more difficult. Okay. Restriction type use skill 3. So targets. And this. And then we do further objects and targets. So like targeted or hit. Targeted enemy. Target enemy gets the slow. Oh, sorry, movement speed, right? So, movement speed. 1.5, right? Whereas, oh, that was it for that. Targeted enemy gets the movement speed, while the nearby enemies, they get while nearby enemies they get, let's see, so I want to see bonus. While they're magical damage is going to be 120. Jeez. That should do it for that. Yeah, I'm about to clean this up in a second here. So I'm gonna go like that. Go like that. And go to targets and drop that here. Targets, right? Yeah. Target enemy. Alright, and this one, what? Nearby enemies. Yeah, that looks good. Oh, Gideon thought he was Gideon really thought he was doing something. I had to I had to give him the business in that one. Boy, I tell you. Alright, pendant. What's this? Magical defense. Oh yeah, I already did it. Yeah, I already did it. Okay, cool. Alright, that's the pendant of confinement. What's next? Can I like close this a little bit? Sheesh, man. Alright, what's next? Rampaging Toto. Rampaging Toto, isn't that like the little doll? Not the doll, yeah it is, I was right. Rampaging Toto. Alright, Rampaging Toto. We have a price of $3,400. Alright, increase $3,400. Let's get you here. Rampaging Toto. Oh, the Great Scepter and Valley Crystal. You have the Great Scepter, Valley Crystal. That's fine with me. Make it. Okay. 20 magical power. And as a passive, at least thankfully it has a simple passive. Sheesh. Passive increases the hero's magical power by 30%. Passive is true. This is simple, and this is self-effect. There's no thing for this one, so time just 0. Trigger. The trigger is just constant. There's no thing for this. The trigger is constant, and I might even just strip the trigger constant to just say like if it don't have a trigger, then it is just assumed to be constant. You know what I'm saying? My man's dead there. Yeah. Constant magical power. 0.30. Alright. And then this, I already put him at a power 120, we're good there. Alright, next is Sage's Whip, right? So for Sage's Whip, that's this thing item here. It looked like it was a cheap item, you know. Alright, 2,500. Dealing magical damage to, okay, so first off, Sage's Whip, and it has little plurals to it, so, or sorry, apostrophes to it. So let's do Sage's Whip. Azaz's Journal. Branch of the World Tree. One of these also, oh yeah, I see Azaz was also apostrophed. I feel like I might have gotten one of those. One of those politely slipped by me, and because I haven't implemented the feature, I have no way of knowing until like later on down the road when it just doesn't work when I do try to go loop through them. It's all good though. It's all good. Yeah. I'm just looking at something real quick. Hold on. Okay. So, yep, so Lois is there. Let's see what this passive look like. It might not be too bad. Passive, dealing the magical damage to an enemy. Hero decreases the enemy hero's healing by 40% for 4 sec each time, affecting both regeneration and recovery. Sounds like a hero one. Real quick, did I do passive is true, right? Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. So passive is true. Enemy effect, right? Yeah, excuse me. I just had to scratch the time my mouth. My mouth is very crazy itchy, man. Alright, time. There is no time on this, so there's no cooldown. The trigger is going to be on the enemy side when they receive when they're magical damaged. When they're magical damage, their ability to heal. So their healing. Alright, so their healing will be minus 40%. Whatever healing they got going on. I feel like I pulled somebody in from there, or they're purposely staying back because they don't want to get caught up. I think that's what they're right. Did I do somebody else like that too? No. I'm surely I pulled somebody up from here. Yeah, I missed when they used to be able to do 3 turrets for Iggy. Pull that steel up into the tower. I was like, alright guys, I gotta head back. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do what you gotta do. Alright, let's get back to it. So healing 40, right? And then that's it for both, affecting both regeneration and recovery. I think it's just healing period, right? I don't think there was anything to stop. I think there were items that stop lifesteal, but I think those explicitly say lifesteal, right? Stop lifesteal, maybe? And I could be obviously confusing with something not even in the game, but you know, trying to get it right in my mind. Okay, so the whip had a 90 magical power. So Sage's whip had of course, 90 magical power and 200 health. And that's it, yeah. Alright, Secret Assassination textbook thing. That's not this, right? Yeah. Alright, what we got? So the price is 2,600 coins. So the price is 200, 600 coins, right? I don't think it's not a process feed, right? It's not a process feed, so let's go ahead and get its name in here. Bam, bam. Subcomponents, right? So what does it build with? They build it with the drill rifle, the plasma cutter, and the Vishanti handgun. Alright, so then we're going ahead and I need these in strings. So let me go ahead and string my boys here. Let me take the underscores off real fast, and then let's do the description, right? So the description is: upon defeating an enemy hero, it increases movement speed by 30% and enters stealth for 5 seconds. Stealth is removed upon attack or enemy hero hit. Right? So interesting. It's going to apply something I have not made thus far, but it's okay. Well, it's a passive, right? So true. Self effect. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Okay. So self effect, right? The time. This is so it says here it's good for 5 seconds. No cooldown. So the trigger here. We're just gonna say enemy kill. Alright, so you got an enemy kill. Upon defeating an enemy hero, movement speed. Alright, we get a plus 30 there. And then stealth. Set it to true. And let's see what's that. So physical, so 50 physical power. All right. Let's see. So 50 physical power. All right. Look, I'm trying. I'm trying to stay up, guys. I have to stay strong though. Gotta stay strong. But I'm trying. 15 physical penetration, 4 movement speed. And that's it. Yeah, that's done for that. Alright. Setar chainsaw. Is that this thing I bet? Yeah. Sure is. Okay. Cost for that is 3,100. We're getting down there, bro. We're at the S's. So, oh no, we still got a lot more items left. I don't know what I was telling myself, but let's go, man. Let's go. Setar chainsaw. Alright. Alright, so Setar chainsaw. What are the subcomponents here? Subcomponents is Sierra goggles. We got Sierra goggles, and then that looks like the drill rifle, right? Oh, that's the giant stagger. Alright. Giant stagger. And you know, it got the little thing in it, so. Is it still like, still highlighted? Does it still let me click it when, no it doesn't. Damn. Okay. Thought it was going to. I guess not. I guess I gotta do it like this. Alright, let me just, alright, take those two out. Let's hit up the passive, right? So what's the passive? passive is going to be passive deals 15% bonus physical damage to an enemy hero with higher max health. Oh jeez. Higher max health than the hero. When the difference is more than 1,400, bonus physical damage more than 1,400. I see there's another comment there. Bonus stat physical damage reaches maximum. Okay. If I say higher max health, I had this implemented. Yeah, see, I had this implemented with somebody. I just want to be able to copy okay, so that part I could stick with self because that's really a self one right there. Alright, so passive true self effect. No. So there's no time to trigger, right? And then it is health. So is this just damage, or is this so deals 15% bonuses and turning hero with higher match health than him? Doesn't say anything about any requirements. So for all we know, this is just straight up just damage. So the chainsaw. So just when you just damage the enemy. Damage. Hold on. And enemy higher health, right? So then physical damage, right? So I could change the magical to physical. So physical damage to enemy is going to be, so value I'll give you, right? When health difference, let me just say 700, right? Because I'm trying to get like what I was in the middle, right? 700, right? The values I can get when the health difference could be 1 and it could be up to 1400, and then I need it to give me a number from I guess 0 to 15. Even though it doesn't really say. It's all good though. You know, it's just one of those things, you know, just it is what it is. Oh yeah, do I get, oh man, they really oh well, whatchamacallit got that, so oh, they really tried to like, well, man, that Belko is really trying to just get away. Oh yeah, and then back then too, like the turrets weren't targeted by the minions. Oh yeah, thinking back, that used to be like a crazy cheat, you know? Like when the minions, so I used to just be able to just like throw them and just not worry. Bro, man, those were the days. Those were the days, man. Iggy was my man. All right. So let's roll back now. Yeah, so that's probably as good as that's going to get. Going on to the next item, guys. Guys, we're making a little bit of progress. It's almost 2 in the morning. We're making progress, but we're making progress. Alright, we are making progress. Shock energy. That's the battery thing, ain't it? Let me see. I'm trying to look what out. I'm trying to figure out what I'm looking. That's the battery thing. No, it is. I just saw it. Bro, I just had it in my eye. We go like this, go like that, go like that. Huh. Just had it in my eye. I don't see it no more. Yeah, there it is, right here. Shock energy bar. I was about to have to turn to it and it'll be like, alright, what is it? It's this thing. Okay, cool. How much it costs, right? 3,200. Costs 3,200. So let's do the shock energy battery. You know? Shock energy battery. What's these subcomponents supposed to be? Reservist pistol. So we got the reservist pistol. I'm pretty sure she's apostrophe. Tattoo defense and then the plasma cutter, right? Tattoo defense and then the plasma cutter. Alright. Reservist. Oh, that's right. Let me before I do that, you know. Alright, get you there. And just go ahead and get the reservist pistol like that. Swap the underscores. You're right. I didn't do the stats for the very last item. So Setar chainsaw, alright? You had 50, of course. Jesus, man. You had 50 physical power, 40% nullified physical defense. So okay, so I guess physical damage. Alright, you did that. And then enemy physical defense minus that by 40%. Okay. Alright, what's next? So shock battery. Alright, now let's get back to the shock battery and put the information in. Oh man, it's okay. It's not too bad. I thought they had put a lot of writing on this for a second. I was like, man, they really got your boy working here. Alright, so what's the passive, right? Passive. Staying out of combat for 6 sec increases movement. Increases movement speed. Increases movement speed by 10% while movement speed is increased. Landing a successful basic attack deals physical damage equal to 100% of the hero's physical power. Physical power plus 40 and slows the hit enemy by 80% for 0.01 8 seconds. The movement speed effect will then be removed from the hero. Wow, that is so much. Jeez. Okay. Alright, now I'm gonna do the stats real quick. So he got 40 physical power here. Okay, so he got 40 physical power here, 35 physical defense here. Alright, you got 35 physical defense here. 10% cooldown. Thinking 10% cooldown, 3% movement speed. Like, I am so tired. Alright. Uh-oh. I got well, they're jumping me. They're jumping me. Oh, did I run away? Oh, did I manage to get away? Oh my god, I managed to get away. And I pulled you. And I pulled you together. Oh man. There's nothing I can do for you. He should have just ran away. He wasn't trying to run away, man. Like I said, I can't save everybody. That's the thing, man. Especially when I'm dying. But I got away, and I did my thing to come save the man, and he. Oh wow, you saw that? Oh, that must have been why I saved that. Now that was crazy. Yeah, see, I was about to. Yeah, they sure was about to catch. Kalari almost had me, but not quite. Kalari almost had me, but not quite. All right, let me see let me see how I'm gonna do my thing here on the Iggy front. Let me see how I do my thing here on the Iggy front. Got a little ward down. I gotta do my thing with the Iggy front here. All right, implementing this is gonna be a motherfucker. Let me see what we do. Oh yeah, there ain't nothing he can do. Ain't nothing he can do. Let me get another turret down. Alright, we got another one coming. Did I ult? I think I did ult. Yeah, I did ult. Yeah, got him. Got him spitting out. That's Death. Oh my gosh, man. You guys see this? Like, yeah, that'd be good if I actually do a thing here. You stepped in the wrong place. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Look at this. I'm like that, yeah. Look at that. Oh my gosh. So that's what I was doing. Is that what I was doing back then? Just fill up them cards. Is that what I was doing back then, bro? Was I they just couldn't stop me? Is that what it was? Was, man. Those are the memories I like to like just reminisce on. Damn. Like I said, man, my boy back then was just gotta put that ward down. You better use them wards, guys. You gotta use them wards, man. Yeah, man, that stuff was awesome. But that's it, right? Or do I have something else? I had something else I was doing. Am I going back to say something? Oh yeah, no, there we go. That's when I saved the video. Yeah. Cause I was like, yeah, let me go ahead and grab that. Alright, let's go ahead, let's get back to it, man. Alright, so staying out of combat for 6 seconds increase. Okay, so this is definitely gonna be a self effect. While movement speed is increased, then a successful base attack deals. Yeah, okay. Good. And hit enemy by 8% for 0.8 seconds. We will remove when the movement speed effect will then be removed from the hero. Okay, so hit the enemy by 8% for 10 seconds. So when you're out of combat and then you have it applied. So when is the cooldown I think happens upon hit. I think that the 0.8, right? So times 0, cooldown is 0.8, cooldown trigger upon hit. That seems like the only one. So times 0, cooldown. We'll do cooldown 0.8. The trigger, all right. So trigger. All right, trigger is a basic attack. Right, triggers a basic attack damage, right? Basic attack damage, restriction, where the restriction type is alright, out of combat, value being 6. Oh yeah, we still got it too. So then, oh yeah, I reset this one. Oh boy, I tell you, man, I was vicious with Aurora. I wish they could make her fluid like this, boy. Like, her movements was just so good. Her movements were so good back then. Like, see, I used to be real quick to just snap with her. Get up out there, see how quick. Let's see, I had no health, no mana. It was, yeah, your boys was like, your boys was running out, you know? So, yeah. I just realized I looked just crazy in the camera, just like scratching my leg. Oh man. I'm kind of cool that I don't want nothing crazy making it look seen, you know. I'm like, Alright, okay. I think this out of combat thing is looking alright, right? You guys think, bro? I know. Now I feel some type of way because, like, I don't want to go off any wrong ideas. Okay, so out of combat value is what exactly though? I don't know. What is it? Say final combat value says. I'm thinking about some long-term like implementation stuff. But I guess it'd be nothing else. I don't think there'd be really nothing. That wouldn't be nothing else really to like mess with. Nah. All right. I I guess it wouldn't be nothing. Yeah, I guess it wouldn't be nothing else, right? Because you're just out of combat, and then you just do your thing. This star, what is this star called? Star's Grace. Oh, hopefully we still on the S's, right? Yeah. Okay. Hopefully we got it. All right, let's gotta wrap this out. All right, we read the stats. Implementation is done. Foot is hurting a lot. Doing short sword of decay. Short sword of decay. I'm curious if I would know what that would look like. Short sword of decay. Which one of these two would that? Which one of these would that be? What? I don't think it'd be the energy sword. Would it be this? Short sword of decay. Ah, yeah. See. Okay. Okay. Short sword of decay. My leg is getting itchy now. Okay. So 2400. 2400 on that. Short sword of decay. Let's get her in here on that. Destroyer's dagger. Okay, so we got Destroyer's dagger, and I know that's the thing. It's Sword of Conviction, isn't it? Sword of Conviction, yeah. Man, I'm starting to remember these item names now. Sword of Conviction, and then that's the Speed Booster. Speed Booster. Alright, Destroyer's dagger. Alright, gotta replace all of that. Let me go ahead and do the thing here. So physical power. Critical rate. See, this is what I get like when I'm just like trying to keep myself alive here. Or keep my brain alive here. Before it just crashes. 25. Active, passive. Well, passive is true. I bet you I didn't do that here. Yeah. Passively true. Well, I'm telling you, more than likely I'm gonna have to like. I don't know how I'm gonna validate this long because I'm not gonna have the patience to go through all my items again a second time. Well, then again, I guess going through them would be faster than inputting them, right? Because then I'd just be validating that they work. Starting with like a set of items, and I can stop and pick them up another time if I really needed to. But yeah, so okay. So okay, let me think here. So the self effect, dealing physical damage to enemy hero decreases the. Okay, so those enemy effect here. Let's do enemy effect. Time. It's 4. And stackable. Stackable is true. Limit is what, 3. Okay, so stackable is true. Limit's 3. If the stackable is true and the limit is 3, then the trigger is physical damage. You know, past tense. So physical damaged, right? And then your healing. Sorry, buddy, but your healing got to go. Negative 15%. Yeah, negative 50% for 4 seconds each time. Affecting both stacks up 3 times. And that's it. Sure, so the decay is there. Spirit's armor is, I'm pretty sure, no, not that, that's the other thing. It's that high end thing, yeah. Spirit's armor. No, not that one. Which one is it, man? I don't remember. It's not any of those. Not this, though. Well, I guess I'm going to go ahead and look at the photo now. Bro, don't you hate when you get like something in your eyes? Like, come on. Alright. Spirit's armor is the little chest, yeah. Rev, I did not see it. Alright, Spirit's armor. You have a gold cost of 2,700. You use Spirit's handgun. Well, let me. Are you? Yeah, you're apostrophed. So let me change that. Apostrophed. Do that. And then what? We got Spirit's handgun. Okay, so Spirit's. We got the Spirit's handgun. That's the plasma cutter. And then that's the speed booster, right? As the items that make up said item, right? So, go here, do this. Spirit's handgun is a apostrophe item, right? It is cool. And then let's go ahead, take out the underscores, and there we go, done. Now let's look at the thing. It's a passive item. Did they take out all the active items out this mug, or did I like? Alright, no, like, what item was like active? Bro, did they make like all items passive now? They must have made, did they make all items passive? I don't remember. Oh, shoot. Bro, they made all items passives now? Wow. Guys, what happened? Why has so much changed since the last time I picked up the game? Guys, like, jeez. Alright, let me get back to it. So, okay, well, my act thing may forever be false. Forever. Well, okay then. So Spirit's armor, okay, yes, I did all that, cool. Let's go ahead and, that's crazy. So no more actives. So that means like playing the game is going to be significantly different if I was to jump on. The only problem is I kind of don't want to jump on, and the reason why I don't want to jump on is just mostly because it's like, I want to get on the console now, man. I just don't have a PlayStation 5. And I damn sure not about to shell out money just to get this one game. If I had the excess money too, I would, but you know, it is what it is. I'm definitely not about to do it. As much as I want to, I can't. Just can't. Just not feasible right now. Okay, so Spirit's armor is up, and let me get the stats real quick. So we got a 40 on the physical power, 25 on the attack speed, 10% on the tenacity, and then 3% on the movement speed. Alright, and then for the passive, so which is going to be a youth thing here. So youth thing grants acceleration for 1 second. So the time it's implemented is 1 second. There is no cooldown, but the trigger is when a basic attack deals damage here. So basic attack damage. Excuse me. When you do basic attack damage, acceleration for 1 second. What does acceleration even mean? finish it. Note, it is unclear what acceleration actually implied. I'm gonna just say acceleration, right, and just make it true. I don't know what that means. Is that could be your attack speed, that could be your movement speed, that can, right? What is that? Like really, what is that? Like what incarnation is that? I don't know. I really don't know. But okay, so trigger attack speed acceleration true. Alright, that and all those items are good. Now we got the Spirit Fang. Okay, yeah, that's this thing. Spirit's Fang, alright. So first off, right, your price is 2,800. Spirit's Fang, right, and it's also a posture feed, so let's do this. Space, like that. Subcomponent, this is Optimium Mace, along with the Zenith Hammer, and then the Speed Booster. Alright, okay, then we go like this, like this, like this, like so. None of these were posture. Zenith's Hammer was, you know, like that. Oh yeah, and then replace the semicolons, underscores. Passive. Oof. What type of there, Chief? Successful. When I yawn, it makes my brain go crazy, man. Skill attack on an enemy deals physical damage equal to 70% of physical power set to the target and nearby force. And nearby, and I'm gonna have to really read this. And increases the caster's movement. That's capital. Movement speed by 10% for 2 seconds. Like that. This cooldown here was 15 seconds, I guess. And then we say, however, this effect is only applied to a melee hero. Interesting. Okay, so look. I'm dying. Bro, how many more enemy items we got? Bro, we got so many. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 more items. Oh my god, we got 14 more items to go. I'm thinking, I'll tell you what, when I have like, we'll try to do a few more, until we get tired. Because we're close to getting tired, and after that, we'll stop. We'll pick it up again today. Just because we only have X amount of items left to do, and then we'll move on to the next thing. So let's just try to pump out what we can, you know. All right, so successful base attack on a skill attack on enemy deals physical damage, blah blah blah, per second to the target and nearby enemies, and increases the caster's movement speed. Okay, so you're just okay. So. And you do physical damage. Okay, so let's say enemy effect. All right, let's say enemy effect. So the time here, it looks okay. So time is 2 seconds. Sorry. So time is 2 seconds, right? The cooldown is 15. So time is 2, cooldown 15. Yeah, what else? Time to go, cooldown 15. The trigger is a basic attack. So basic attack damaged. Yeah, because you're the enemy. I'm on the enemy side here. Okay. Basic attack damaged. Oh man, look at that. Yeah, I remember. I was able to survive. Oh no, that's the other guy. Yeah, that's the other guy. Steel, sir. Yeah. That's because then I thought about it, I was like, hold on, I don't remember ever really rocking steel like that, you know? Alright, so basic attack damaged. And you should be okay. Basic attack damage restrictions, right? I had to think, bro. I tell you, man, my brain freezes are tragic when I'm sleepy. The restrictions, okay. Focus. All right, come on, focus. Restrictions. The restriction. That's not object. Type. Hero. Hero type. Value. What it has to be, right? Melee hero. Not a melee hero, then it's a wrap. That's the restriction. That's the restriction. Physical damaged. Alright, so the damage you receive, right? So physical damage. Point. A wielder. Let me see. So time is 2. Okay, hold on. Time 2, cooldown 15. Trigger this, do that. Yeah, so nearby. Alright, so near. Where is the E, man? Nearby. Used to be true. That's my flagger. Nearby, sure. So I know nearby enemies. I gonna get got. I get the business. And then physical damage is like that. And increase the caster. User. User movement speed will be 10. Okay. Let's stats, right? There's a 45 physical power. Okay, so 45 physical power, 20% attack speed. Let me check and make sure my voice is still going, right? Y'all can still hear me? I hope so. Alright. Everybody can still hear me just fine, right? And it looks like, yeah, looks like everybody's hearing me just fine. So that's good. So I guess that's that. So, let me put you back on there. Okay, I might as well just leave you charged just because, you know, whatever. Bro, if I wasn't on stream, I'd take my shirt off right now. I'm like, hot. Kinda. 250 health, right? Jeez. Jeez, man. Okay. Alright, let's go next. Spirit's Teardrop. That's not Witch's Veil. I don't think we did Witch's Veil yet. Let's see, what's Spirit's Teardrop? I don't see it. What is it? Spirit's Teardrop. Oh, little gun thing. This. What's your price? Your price is 27. Okay. Spirit's Teardrop has the little partial few things. So it's like these two, like that, like that. Like this. Journal. Alright. I don't even know what this is called anymore. Valley. Valley Crystal. Branch of the World Tree. Alright, passive. Every damage dealing skill attack on an enemy hero deals 5 magical damage plus 3.5% of. Alright, I'm like conscious now. My leg. And what was I typing? I gotta fix that. Magical wands. The A's. It's so annoying. Stop it, A's. Okay. Plus 3.5%. Oh yeah, here of magical power plus bonus magical damage equal to 1.7% of the target's max health. Okay. Period. Full stop. So let me think about this one now. Okay. Every damage dealing skill attack on an enemy hero deals the target's max health. So it's an enemy. Okay, so let's just do an enemy effect real quick. Every 3 seconds. Every damage dealing skill attack on enemy deals every second for 3 seconds. Okay, so this one is, so the time is it's applied for 3 seconds. No cooldown, right? So just once it's done, it's just done, right? Okay, so this is 3 seconds. I know we can, because we'll adjust as we get to the implementing. There's no cooldown. The trigger is every damage dealing skill attack. Okay, so trigger is skill damaged, right? So you got damaged by skill attack. Every damage dealing skill attack on an enemy hero deals 5 magical power, right? Okay, 5 magical damage. 5 magical damage plus magical power bonus magical damage. You go, oof, jeez. Okay, so magical damaged, right? So you're gonna get magical damaged. Your magical damaged is going to be 5. Okay, so you got 5 plus. I can do this on here, right? 5 plus 3.5. Alright, plus 3.5% of magical power plus bonus magical damage equal to 1.7 of enemy max health. Max health. 65 magical power. So let's go and get this out the way, right? 65 magical power, 250 health. Okay, so Spirit's Teardrop. Did that, did those three, did that. Oh yeah, it does have a true passive. As you can see, I've been flaking on those. True. That. Star's Grace. I don't know, man. Well, I don't know. The fading is hard. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. This fading is hard, man. Fading is hard, man. I am trying to keep myself together, but jeez, man. Okay, corn. And then black something. Black sea stone bracelet. Yeah, black sea stone bracelet. Cool. This. Replace. Okay. Yeah, I guess we can kill the Paragon thing. I forgot the Paragon thing was even playing in the back anymore. Let's go ahead and just nix it. Okay. So what we got here? So this is now grabs crown control me. So yeah, it'll be on you. Time. So the time is 1.5 seconds is what it's good for. Your cooldown is stop playing. Your cooldown is 40 seconds. Your trigger is going to be alright, casting ultimate. That's your trigger. And we got crowd control immune. True. Star's Grace. 50 magical defense. I remember when the sign-up came out. Okay, 50 magical defense, 300 maximum health, 20% tenacity, 10% cooldown reduction. Not too shabby. Superior fish thing. Alright, good lord. Okay. Price of 3,000. Alright, you have the drill rifle. Let me just put these in there for drill rifle, plasma cutter, amber. Alright, so we got superior immune booster. and just replace all of these babies here. And yes, I do realize that I didn't and comma them, so slow me down a second, but it's all good. Okay. Alright, then there's the description. Description, passive, grants a shield that blocks a single skill attack from an enemy hero. A single attack from enemy hero, period. And then I guess the cooldown is supposed to be 40 seconds, I guess. Alright, grants a shield. Okay, so I know that this is true. I know this to be self-evident that all men are created equal. Okay. Time 0. Cooldown. Oh, Jesus, man. Cooldown is 40. The trigger. What's the trigger? The trigger is what? What's the trigger? The trigger is skill attacked or skill damaged or skill damaged. Grants a shield that blocks a single attack. Skill done. Time 0, cooldown 40, trigger skill damaged. Shield. There's a single skill, right? Single skill. Single skill attack. Bam. And we'll just leave it at that. Alright, cool. What's next? Swamp Cloak. Wait, did I not put the immune booster? I guess not. I was moving too fast, I guess. Moving too fast. So 50 on the physical power, 15 on the magical physical penetration. Health is 300. It don't matter. Swamp Cloak. Oh, okay, so Swamp Cloak, right? It's at 3,000. This one looks like it's a simple one, so this one should be hopefully quick. Swamp Cloak, let's just go ahead and go here, and let's go here, paste this, delete that, come here, what is this, carbon alloy vest, the kink horn, and then we get the black sea stone bracelet. Alright, black sea stone bracelet, yeah, okay, cool, go here, go here, like so. Come and remove these underscores. Yeah, let me just kind of go straight into like putting the things in. So magical defense is 60, the health is 500, and then the cooldown reduction is 10. The description is passive. Slows nearby enemy heroes by 15%. By 15%. Slows nearby enemy heroes. Okay, so this one, we'll go here. Time is 0. There's no cooldown. My nearby flag needs to be the true. Nearby flag needs to be true. trigger, and we could just say nearby. Triggers nearby. Oh, of course, man. I don't know why it does that crap. Stop it, you bastards. Leave my shit open. Alright. Nearby. Yeah, nearby, and then just movement speed, right? So just movement speed, just minus 0.15. So, yeah, nearby. That's it, ain't it? Yeah, I already put the. Already do his stats in, got his item updated, and okay. Alright, sweet life. Give me the sweet life. So, sweet life. Expensive. At 2,900. There's no apostrophe, so good. So, we just replace like so. Of course. Go back. Go here. Paste. Cool. Sweet life. Nice. Replica. Oh, God. What is this supposed to be? I don't know. But, that was my brain like spazzing out of reality for a second. So that means I'm getting close, guys, to my limit. Amber, what the hell stone is this? Brightstone? Sheesh. Brightstones. First time I've seen it actually using an item thus far. Go like that. Replace. Okay, yeah, so physical defense. I might go with bed after this one item here, because I don't see myself really going much further right now, man. It's almost 3 o'clock in the morning, man. Cooldown reduction 10. Passive, killing enemy hero, assisting in the kill, receives 2 effect. Okay, so self effect. And it's for 5 seconds. Okay, so cool. So time 5. The cooldown is 12 seconds. Defeated within 12 seconds. Yeah, I understand that. Oh yeah, that was it. Okay, cool. Yeah, cooldown was 12. Time was 5. Cooldown was 12, and then max health. 2.5. Max mana. So 0.025, right? Because that represents 2.5%. Okay. I have sweet life. Here's the stats. Alright, go to treasury. Alright. So it's just these, right? It's just these other ones that's left. But I'm done, guys. I'm sorry. It's time to go. It's time for me to just I'm carrying it for the night. So that's how many items left. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I got 9 items left, guys. 9 items and then we're done. Holy gosh. 9 items and then we're done, man. Let me save this. 9 items and then we're done. It's just me saying it just makes you just think, man. 9 items and then we're done. Yeah. Alright, well that's that. Thank you guys so much for sticking around to watch me code. This is the most boring thing you could possibly see, but at least, you know, you guys help me push through and keep me going and doing this long and tedious part of it. Because this is the most non-fun part of the program. It's just like putting static data in. It would have been so much easier if there was a way for me to copy and paste like this stuff, you know. But sadly there isn't, at least not within my current realm of capability. So Tomorrow, well, I'm probably end up streaming again tomorrow night, or tonight technically, right? What's the word I'm looking for? But I am still going to be working on the website throughout the whole day, so you guys won't actually see it, but I'm gonna have the items already done and fully done. So I think by the time I come back on, you might actually see me now starting to clean up the pages just to make them look somewhat presentable, and then that's it. Then there's that, and I gotta, because after that I really have to move on to something else that I gotta like start prepping for. But yeah, guys, so that's all I got. Catch me again tomorrow or later on today, and once the items are in there, guys, like start using the site and get them builds. So that's all I got, and we are now ending the stream.